In life, then that's a blessing. Show her love, she holds you. Shining anywhere I step in. I get then get to pressing. From Forest Bank to Ainley, from Ainley I went to Preston.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. We're here in Seattle. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And towing the slab, Shane McClanahan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
Ready to go at the plate. Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. So this year's All-Star Game is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Going 2 now. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. That one opts against the fence.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0-1. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. The pitch. Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the American League with their opportunity to shine. No score. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That's in for a strike. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it from your infielders. Have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
The right fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it. Went from practice squad to the team captain.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Strider checks over to first, and he's back. And a pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 2. He goes down looking. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Here's JD Martinez. Big time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Murphy.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This is Corbin Carroll. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wind of the pitch. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
The left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. On the ground. Arenado to first in time. They get the out on Arozarena.
From the Tampa Bay Rays, the first baseman,
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
Right side. Arise on to first. That ends the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. The NL leads this one 1-0. Back in Seattle, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The left fielder.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him squared.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Acuna into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Chris, you know, it's a little known fact. Mookie Betts' uncle was Terry Shumpert, who played 14 years in the big leagues. Man at second. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Yeah, Shump spending time with the Royals, Red Sox, Cubs, Padres, Rockies, and Tampa Bay Rays.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air, left side. Rosarena moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, now the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
New pitcher now, Josiah Gray.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Gray.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, from the Texas Rangers, the catcher, Jonah.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Bounce to the right side. Murphy throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Marcus Semien.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Marcus Semien. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Left field. And Semien is out. And that is that. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They're down 1-0. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
JD Martinez stands in. Step off, throw to first, and they got him.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock, you're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the National League, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this one.
Murphy.
And that's in there for strike one. Martinez stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Runner on the go. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. NL leaves one, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Corey Seager.
Seager.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Knocks it down. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. He was walked intentionally his first time. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle. A rise onto first. Judge out on the play. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. The NL leads it 1-0. Welcome back. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll.
The left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
McClanahan back to work. Ripped to first, caught.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 2. Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more. This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swing and a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. That one ripped. Judge pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Corbin Burns.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Carroll makes the grab, one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rosarena batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now, Yandy Diaz. And fouled off. And a pitch. Popped up. Arise has it sized up. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing there for the American League. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, top six. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. McClanahan back to work. Strike one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Into left center for a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Luis Arise stands in.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Arenado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
The batter, the designated hitter, JD.
Now it's JD Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line, and that's a base hit. Trout hustles it back in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Bases juiced, no outs. Puts a bunt down. He comes home with it. How about that double play?
Up next to the National League, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now Orlando Arcia. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
At the belt and fires. Laser base hit.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shane McClanahan gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Pablo Lopez on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one's in there. That's strike one. Martinez, the runner at third. Arcia on second. Carroll on at first with two down. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. He'll touch them all, and they add to the lead.
Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to pump through with the swing like that. You know, he was witching it to stay fair. He gets to touch them all, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Here's Mookie to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lopez, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Right-handed reliever. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So up next, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, now the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The catcher, number 28. Jonah Heim.
Here's the catcher to hit. Jonah Heim. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. they've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Heim in his third season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. He's in at second with a 1-out double. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, Marcus Semien. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seager stands in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. David Bednar gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Trout in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. National Leaguer is out front 6-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And here it comes. This to third, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So digging in, Luis Arias. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Designated hitter.
JD Martinez stands in.
Martinez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Activity in the bullpen. George Kirby is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. They say you win.
2-1.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one drilled left field. Rosarena makes the catch, inning over. NL leaves one. They still lead it though, 6-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Left-hand batter waits. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Two. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Rosarena. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Alexis Diaz.
Please.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
National League. Number 43, Alexis Diaz.
Up the middle. Oh no, he threw it home. And he gets to first safely as a result. So
Now
I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Yandy Diaz.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and it stays fair. Rosarena round second on his way to third. The throw in. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. That right there was perfect.
Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes a pitch. Out to short, Seager. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 7, Corbin.
Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled over to third. Has to barehand it. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. The NL League. Bottom of the 8th. And now Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
The wind and the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The wind to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Oh, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
So now it's Corey Seager. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers, stays alive. 1-2 now. Goes down looking. AL down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the ninth. Mookie Betts will get us started.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Lopez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 0-2 now. That's to third. Young tossed to first, and Betts is gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ripped to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. In the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Try to put the ball in the air.
And the batter now, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The NL is on top, 6. Bottom 9, and now the
For the American League, the center fielder, Mike.
center fielder. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carroll makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Judge.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it.
That one's in there. Strike 1. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. And now it's 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Gets under it and pops it up. Arenado settles under this one. Ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Jambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious